today I'm doing your Sunday study on the Bible. So this morning you'll have watched the sermon on our foundational truths, which is what Elim Hope Church believe in. And I'm going to read you the Bible section. You can find it on the Elim Hope Church website under About Us. It says, we believe the Bible as originally given to be without error, the fully inspired and infallible Word of God, and the supreme and final authority in all matters of faith and conduct. That means we believe every single word in that Bible, from creation to Jesus dying on the cross to what is still to come from the Revelations. So we believe in the Bible. It is unquestionable. That means if you're told something in life that contradicts the Bible, it's not of God. God never contradicts himself. He has his word. He never changes his word. His word is his promise to us. So we know whatever in there, we can trust, and it is the truth. But today I wanted to go through with you the types of Bibles, because there's no point having Bibles sat upon your shelf to look pretty. We have one of those, not by my choice. But the Bibles are important because you should be breathing it. It is God-breathed. You should know words in there that when you're down you can speak, that when you're happy you can rejoice in, that you know the truth of the Bible. So I have got some here from around my house. These are all our adult Bibles. This one, my grandma died last year and we inherited it by choice. So this one looks beautiful on my shelf. It's never going to be read. It's too big, it's too heavy, it's falling apart, but Mike thinks it looks good on the shelf, so I'll just let him have that. But to me, Bibles should be used. Bibles should be something that you can grab in the time of need. Now this here is small, handy, it fitted in my handbag for years, and this is my favourite Bible of all times. However, there is no Revelations, and from Philippians onwards it's in two parts. So I had to update my Bibles, but it's important to get a Bible that you like and understand. There's no good getting a King James version, unless you're into that kind of things. And this one, my favourite type, was a New Life Bible. In words I understand. I did go to uni. I am a qualified teacher, but I don't use big words because I don't understand them. So I like that one. This was another one, nice, small, fitted in my handbag, but I like to write notes in my Bible. So when it came to space, I didn't have much room, so I'd have notebooks and Bibles, and it just didn't work for me. Now this Bible here is amazing. This is Lizzie's. I was going to buy it for myself, but instead I bought it for Lizzie. It's called the Inspire, the Bible for Creative Journaling, and in here it is amazing. If you are creative and like to doodle, there are lots of, I'll come closer, there are lots of colouring in bits. There's also Bible verses at the side and rooms to jot your notes and journal to. This here is a brilliant Bible to use daily. Not one that sits on a shelf, but that you can take to festivals, scribble in it, write in it, and you've got all your notes, your doodling, your colouring in. I know certain youth would love to colour in their Bibles because all you do is colour in during the youth students. But there's a colouring Bible. This is mine, my current Bible. The only thing is, it's too heavy to take out with me. I absolutely love it. It's my dream Bible and it costs quite a bit of money. But if I'm going to church or I'm going to a talk, it gets too heavy in my bag. So I tend to use my phone and then I miss out on its purpose. Now I am a geek and I'm also rubbish at remembering things. So I have bought little tabs to go down the side of my Bible that say the book names. So if someone said turn to Joshua, I could quickly flick through Joshua. But there, because I've got all the names down the side. So Bible book tabs are brilliant because they can help you find things. Now my Bible is a New International Version, once again, quite simple. And I can write notes in it. So I have got notes that mean things to me down the side. I can highlight and underline verses, and I've got lots of rooms to doodle, to write down sermon notes that link to the verses, to write down prophecies that I've been given or given for other people. And this is a really usable Bible. It's not just going to sit on the shelf and get dusty. Hopefully, in a few years' time, if I'm doing well with this Bible, it will look like this one, with pages missing because it is so well used. That is what shows you're using a good Bible. This one is Mike's. It's in a fancy leather-bound cover. However, it is the Youth Bible. I love the Youth Bible and still use it many times for studies, and I like what's in there. A Youth Bible has the word, but it has it in words you understand. And then as well as that, it has little extra bits, stories. It has stories in there, made up stories, but that link to the text to make you understand it. So I really recommend the Youth Bible to start. If you've never read a Bible before, get the Youth Bible. This one is the Youth Bible, New Century version, but there's lots. If you do need to get a Bible, message us at youth@elimhope.church and we'll tell you where to get them from the cheapest as well. There are Bibles called the Message Bibles. That's too modern, and I think it loses some of its meaning. Some people love the Message version. And then there are study Bibles as well. Study Bibles give you the word, and then they give you lots of extra context and information about it. Great if you're doing an in-depth study, great if you like to see the historical side and know more. I'm quite simple. I don't need that. But what I want you to get out of watching this is to get a Bible that you will use. A Bible that won't sit on the side unused, but something you can scribble in, underline, use His word, apply it to your life, because that would be amazing. So, the Bible is true. We believe every word that is in it. Get a Bible you can use and that you can make applicable to your life.